So the verse that I wanted to go off of today was Romans 8:28, and it says, "And we know for those who love God, all things work together for good, for those who are called according to his purpose." A question that I'm asked a lot is, why do bad things happen? And it's a tough question because a lot of time people are hurting when they ask that. But one thing that helps me is this. I have a piece of paper right here. And what I'm going to do is I am going to cut a hole in this and walk right through it. My entire body will go through this. So it might sound impossible, but I know the plan that I have for this. I know exactly how to make it work, but it sounds like it's not. So I'm going to do one simple little cut right here. And one thing that is really important for today is, remember in Matthew when Peter was talking with Jesus. See, right here? Boom, done, right? No. All right. So Peter was talking with Jesus, and Jesus was saying how he's going to have to suffer and die. And Peter was like, "No, that's not going to happen, God." Or, "Jesus, you're not going to die. This is how it's going to be." But Jesus shut him down right there and said, "No. This is what's going to happen. Get behind me, Satan," because he was denying the plan that God and Jesus had set forth from the beginning of time, and he wanted to take his own plan and make that it. So with all that happening, Peter was saying, that doesn't look like a good plan to me. Here, let me share with you my plan. And sometimes our plan might look like it's better. It might look like it'll work. But you see, God is above everything. He sees it from a heavenly view when we are stuck only seeing it from an earthly view. So the plan that Jesus had looked a little messy. It looked like he might not know what he was doing. But he wasn't done yet. Because the plan that Jesus had was to save the world. We broke it from the very beginning when we let sin get control of us. And right there, it broke everything. And ever since then, God has been working to fix it. Oh, and hopefully I didn't just break it. No. All right. And all this time, God's been working to fix it. And we are saying that we know better, that this, if we had control, it would be a lot better. But when we take control, we take it out of God's hands, okay? And when we do that, we're not letting his glorious heavenly plan work for us. We don't see it completed. All we see is a jumble, a mess of a world that we're in. But Jesus sees the completed version of it that is full and lovely, and everything is good because he wants us to go into heaven and be saved from our sin that we let enter into this world. And right here, we are only going to see a mess in this world. But when we accept Jesus, accept the gift that he gave us to get into heaven, all of these problems on earth will simply just disappear into thin air. So that's what I want you guys to remember, is God has control and he sees above everything. So thank you very much.